points at St. Mary's College, picking up the first violation of the season.
And to be honest, bro, this
It's
might
a
be the
good
group of
group,
death.
There we go. Yeah.
But we'll see Craig Butler face off against his once prodigy, now adversary. Wagwan sports fans, welcome back to another episode. I'm your host Joe Mar.
I'm Rush.
And this is This or That Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting and riveting sports topics, discussions and debates on the internet.
Yes, people, but before we get into today's video, don't forget to like this one, leave a comment under the video and subscribe. But don't only just subscribe, what else you want to do?
Share the video to at least 10 people, but ensure to garner us at least 6 subscribers. Because if each one of you guys can get us 6 subscribers, you know how many subscribers that would have us by the end of the day?
Poly. But yes, people, in this one we're going to do a roundup of the first week of Manning Cup. Manning Cup is back and it's off to a very good start, bro. Back to the
banging.
Yeah, back to the old format. You know, last year I'd say some people aren't counting last year, but I am.
Last year count, Bridging.
No, last year count for sure, and KC won that title, so we will count it same way, isn't it? And
maybe no count for real.
No, left that man. So yeah, we're back to Manning Cup, and we're back to the way that we know it, at least for the Manning Cup. But the Walker Cup, that change is still there. Alright, so we're going to talk about the groups, bro, and talk about some of the results.
Which I completely disagree with. The Walker Cup has illustriously been such a prestigious competition to win.
For sure. And you can go for your little rant because we talk about this half a year, we probably never talked about it on the year before. But now the Walker Cup is almost in a Europa League like, like a consolation prize.
I know schools like Meadowbrook High School would have won the Walker Cup before, and it's something that we harp or at. Now, if you win the Walker Cup, it's basically you weren't as good. As compared to before, the Walker Cup was a competition that the top schools would aim to win. So.
It's a change, and I'm sure some people appreciate it. But as I say, I like the tradition of it. And now all the schools that won the Walker Cup,
but they should have made a different competition.
Make a different cup.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get right into it, bro. Manning Cup kicked off last Saturday. That would be 2 Saturdays ago from watching this video. KC played Calabar in the opener, and whoa, what a game! And
we spoke about that Group A being the proverbial zone of death.
It is for sure.
And to be fair, the cream is really rising. It doesn't seem as deadly as you would have thought it would have been initially. Calabar has been pretty underwhelming and not living up to the standards that you would have thought that they would live up to. So could it be a case where there really are only 2 top teams in this zone?
It could be, bro. And the thing is, I'm sure everybody would have predicted that St. George's College would have a bounce back season. We know what KC is. So I think most people would say that these are the 2 teams that would come out of this group.
Yeah.
No. The thing that I am concerned about, that I would be concerned about if I was a Calabar supporter, is obviously they would think that they would be the 3rd best team in this group if we were supposed to seed it. But Waterford taking a point off them and them losing to KC in the first game, bro. It doesn't line up well for Calabar. And maybe they aren't the 3rd best team in this group, and maybe it's not even the group of them.
Yeah, I don't. That's what I'm leaning towards. I don't think Group A is the group of death. But as we continue going down the zones, I will let you guys know.
The thing is, bro,
which group is the group of death.
The thing is, Arden and Meadowbrook, they're out of it. They will not be competitive in this group. I'll say that safely. I don't think they'll be competitive in this group.
So
Arden and Meadowbrook. If it was crazy, if we were supposed to be looking for the 2 teams at least to be competing with the Kingston College and the St. George's College, it would have to be Waterford and Calabar. And most people would pick Calabar. Yeah. But again, Calabar is off to a rough start. And
the thing is, you have a home and an away. So
10 games for each team. So there's a lot of football to be played.
And KC would have lost a home game as well, but still managing to score. What was it? 5 goals.
Bro, that was a home game. That was an home game for KC. If you look at it, we were there in Sabana Park, bro. One whole part of this. I think it was not the George Edley stand, but the other one was the Courtney Watch or whatever. That one was filled. with purple support, and then you look Calabar had one section. So call that
and you think about it, both teams who gave up their home games in that first game, you know, they're
was
like,
still, bro. One is next door and one is right in front of Savannah Park. So that was an home game for both Calabar and St. John's.
one thing them just never control the gate.
Yeah. I don't. Who made those profits? Whoa. Alright, let's talk about Group B, bro. St. Diego sitting pretty on 6 points. You know, 2 wins from 2 games. St. George's College, 4 points. St. Catherine on 4 points. Holy Trinity.
Big upset draw. I think it was yesterday.
St. George's, Jamaican College and St. Catherine. Yeah, Holy Trinity with 1 win from 2. Cedar Grove 0 points, and St. Mary's College, you know, picking up the first violation of the season.
And the second.
And no, it wasn't a violation, bro. We made the rules. It's 6. They got 5-1 from St. Diego.
Well,
and Jamaican College gave them 13, bro. I don't like seeing double digits. I don't like seeing it. I can't imagine what that game would have looked like. But yeah, St. Diego doing well.
Is it that we have to see that return leg? The Jamaica versus St. Mary's College return leg? I think this Saturday Sports TV has to go there.
And give them a violation, pan this Saturday Sports TV, though.
Make a highlight video.
I think we owe them that one. Bro. But yeah, in this group, bro, Diego, I said it in the first Manning Cup video that we did, that Diego is usually a team that does well in the Manning Cup.
Yeah.
I'm expecting Holy Trinity to pick up some steam. If I was supposed to go on history, and St. Catherine usually does well also.
Well, especially recently, you know, St. Catherine have been formidable in the last 2 or 3 Manning Cups. So I'm not surprised to see that they would have been where they are right now. You know, obviously the goal difference in that zone is looking a bit weird because of the violation that ensued. But besides that, you know, this should be a fun zone. And I think this zone, with Trinity, Catherine, Jamaica College, and St. Diego High School, might be a better candidate for the group of death.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it. I think this could be the group of death, bro. In the next group, it's not quite an entertaining group, but let's talk about it. Haile Selassie, you know, sitting with 4 points at the top of the group. Charlie Smith also with 4 points. Tivoli Gardens, you know, with 3 points, just 1 point behind the leaders. Edith Dalton with 3 points. Bridgeport with 3 points and Vauxhall with 3 points. You see, the thing is, I said it wasn't an entertaining group, but it could be the most competitive group because there is no team that you say, well, Charlie Smith. But other than that, you know, if you're supposed to just go on the name of the team, there are other teams in there that you should say should stand out.
Well, you'd think Tivoli, you know, based on the season that they would have had last season.
Yeah.
Although last season would not have been as competitive because there weren't as many teams. But Tivoli is one team that you'd say, you know, maybe you'd expect them to rise as the season progresses. But yeah, this zone should be a very tight zone. I think there's the least disparity as it relates to talent in this zone. I think all these teams, you know, barring Vauxhall, are like on even
similar level, bro.
Except the Edith Dalton situation.
That's a weird one, bro. It's hard to read that one because, yeah, Tivoli beat Vauxhall 4-0 in their first game. But then Edith I thought Tivoli would have been a team continuing their run from last season. But then Edith held them and gave them 3-2.
Which is why I'm saying, you know, barring Vauxhall, I think all the teams in the zone will be pretty close in talent level. Edith, though, very surprising. Very shocking. You know,
happy to see it, though.
Yeah.
People go check out Edith Dalton James High School Manning Cup feature on our team. Quick look, but continue your point.
So so I think this zone, Group C is the zone to look out for surprising outcomes and teams that might be eliminated that we didn't necessarily expect to be eliminated.
I'm going to say, bro, I think that just might be the tightest group, the most competitive group.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the most entertaining. We might not see all the TV games from this group.
Yeah.
But it'll be a tight group, but it looks to be that. But Group D, let's talk about it. Stats continuing their form from last season. They were good last season,
and they'll be better.
So sitting at top of that group with 6 points, Jonathan Grant, usually a good Manning Cup team. 3 points. Tarrant with 3 points sitting on third. Norman Malley with 3 points. Spanish Town with 0 points, and Balloon at the bottom of the group with 0 points. No violations in this group, but stats. What you would predict?
I think, I don't expect stats to lose more than 1 or 2 games if they come out on a bad day. Playing against teams with the ability to beat them, you know, like the likes of Jonathan Grant and Norman Manley. But this should be an easy group to finish off for St. Andrew Technical.
And don't be surprised if Stats go unbeaten in this group.
Yeah.
To be honest, a surprise in this group though, Tarrant, you know, got a win over Spanish Town High. A lot of people would not be expecting much from Tarrant this season.
Yeah, and we recently just dropped our feature on Tarrant.
Go check that out.
The boys seem confident. You know, the coach is very, 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 very illustrious with his accolades.
While being humble, because he didn't say that they're going to win the Manning Cup. He didn't. He said to make it out of the group stage would be an achievement, and I think a good start for Tarrant.
Yeah, for sure. So obviously you see good leadership being diffused throughout the program, and they might be surprising some people this year.
Yeah. Group E, you know, we have Mona High sitting with 6 points at top of that group. Woolmers and 6 points. Also, Hydel, 3 points. Camperdown with 1 point. Camperdown was unbeaten last season. They unfortunately picked up a loss in this season so far. Papine with 1 point and Kingston High with 0 points. Bro, Mona starting the season well. You know, they dropped 9 in their first game and 3-1 in their next game. Mona is not short of goal at all. You know, and I want to see a Mona game. I've yet to see one. What do you have to say about this group?
I think this group will play out. To be honest, bro, this might be the group of death.
There we go. Because
taking a second look at it, this might be the group of death.
Camperdown.
Papine is not a school to be trifled with. You know, Camperdown.
Unbeaten last season.
Camperdown will be formidable.
Woolmers.
Hydel.
Back. No, Woolmers, you're having a star coach into it. Mona High. You know, bro, I think we can safely say Mona can cause a serious upset this Manning Cup season. Bro, don't be surprised if Mona go all the way. And Mona can, I'd love to see Mona in the finals just because it gets.
Do you know the caliber of ballers?
Some serious
Mona possesses.
Some serious. And I don't think they're getting the coverage. I'd say a Kingston College or a St. George's College or a JC. But Mona can compete with those teams, bro. I really think Mona can go all the way this season.
On second thought, with the elevation of Papine High School this season, I think this group is the group of death.
You think so?
Camperdown is solid. Hydel is always solid. Papine will be way better than they have ever been this year. Not to mention the top gun that is Woolmers High School and the emerging celebrity that is Mona High School. I think this is by far and away the top group in terms of quality. Poor Kingston High. Kingston High will be violated.
Yeah. And the thing
left, right, and center.
The thing is, Mona is a young team coming over from last season.
Yeah.
They would have had, you know, picked up valuable experience last season, and they were a surprise team of the season coming over this one.
Talent.
Yeah, they are very talented. So it will not come better. It will not come as a surprise to people that know that team.
They lost the likes of Alexander Bicknell and Ronaldo. His nickname was Termite. But they added talent. The likes of Dan Hugh Mitchell, you know, Denzel Washington. Like, they have very good players that weren't eligible to play last season who are playing this season. So Mona have gotten better. Yeah.
And Group F, the last group that we'll talk about, it Excelsior sitting with 4 points. On the top of that group, Kingston Technical, you know, starting the season well again. They had a good season last year with 4 points. Cumberland 3 points. Campion College 2 points. Clancarty 1 point and Jose Marti 1 point. You know, no team, you know, going having perfect. 2 blanks.
Yeah.
Or no team going perfect. And that's
Campion College is a team that are playing surprisingly well. Campion College is good football. They're led by a 15-year-old. His name eludes me right now. So good, so talented. Campion College is not a school to sleep on. I think they, out of this zone, they might be fighting for one of those third place spots.
That's a big claim.
I do think Campion College might end up getting a third. I think this is the ideal circumstance for them to be in.
Yeah, and one thing to note though, Kingston Technical, I was keeping an eye on them coming into the season because they lost their star man, Makon Aldrich to JC. So I wanted to see, were they building a program there or did they just have one star baller that, you know, pulled them all the way? See, they have a good start so far. And I want to see if they can continue that throughout the season. And push
I have already identified standout talent on that team.
You know? And that game versus Excelsior was a cracker.
Yeah, it was.
So I'm excited to see Kingston Technical continue on the good season, build on the good season that they had last year. Bro, let's go into the final segment of the show though. Games to watch, you know, matches to watch. You know, watch these ones. We have Kingston College versus St. George's College, the top of the table clash on Saturday. You know, that will be at St. George's College. I want to pass through that one and maybe make a vlog. People look out for that. What would be your match to watch this week?
Well, it's not as star-studded as that one, but the one that I think might be one to keep an eye out for is Mona High School visiting Papine.
And why?
Just a short 2-minute drive or less. Depends on how fast the driver is driving. Right through the Mona area.
Yeah.
But we'll see Craig Butler face off against his once prodigy, now adversary. Just in the schoolboy, because they're still Phoenix, but two teams in the Mona/Papine area thereabout, and I think that would be a good match. I think Craig Butler will want to give his prodigy a proper lesson.
As I am sure his prodigy
wants to show him up. Yeah. Yes, you are my teacher, but I cannot coach you. So I think that one should be an interesting one. It's a good storyline, and that will be held Friday at Papine High School.
Yeah. So two good games coming up this week. Many games are good games this week, but those are matches to watch.
Now that's good for us.
Yeah, for this week.
People, check out the fixtures and tell us in the comment section which matches do you guys think are the matches to watch, and who knows, maybe we'll be there.
Maybe we will be there. People, quick shout out to our Manning Cup team features. They're doing well. All the schools that we visited, I can say that the videos are doing well. Continue to support them. Go and check them out. Kingston College, Calabar, St. George's College coming up, Stats coming up, Tarrant, Papine, Mona, Camperdown coming up. A lot of schools, bro. Tivoli Gardens coming up. Hopefully JC. A lot of schools, people. So we're dropping the videos. A lot of videos will be dropped this week. I want you guys to go and support it. And also, I want you guys to support us by doing what, bro?
Sharing the video. Yo, it's a lot of work. I kid you not. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of
I love it.
It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of time, people. And we're not asking you guys to compensate us monetarily, because that's YouTube's job.
Yeah, for the business.
What your job to do is to get us the subscribers, get the videos out there, get us on a bigger platform so we can continue producing quality, the ilk of which you are producing it right now. And all you have to do that is just get us 6 subscribers. If you were about to kick off the video and you gonna talk, you can get us 6 subscribers right now. You know how many subscribers that get us by the end of the day?
Wally. People, don't forget, subscribe also. Like the video. Leave a comment. But for now, this was This or That Sports TV.
I know.
Yeah.